The challenge that we're going to be doing today is going to be called Old 58. So let's get started. So with Old 58, we have a console right here, a user console. So what do we do? So one of the very first things I tried doing is just Linux commands. So what I did was just type ls. And we see we have three files: index, tempo, HTML. So next, what I tried doing is catting them to see if I could like view the contents of it. Cat command not found. So cat commands not found. So what do we do in situations like this when we can't find certain commands? So what I do is usually type help, and help tells us what we have. So we have ls, id, and help and flag. So I try id, and we see we're root. Now I try flag because we already did help. So I try pressing flag and see what happens. Flag. When we see permissions denied, admin only. So I'm guessing we are not admin at the moment. So how do we get admin? So the next thing I tried doing was control inspect. So inspect element to see what's going on behind the scenes. So I was just checking right here, checking see if there's any type of script, and we see right here some scripting going around. So what I'll do here, just yoink this and try understanding what's going on. So in the script, we have a form. Let's see if I could. We have a form called IDM, and then this form, it looks like it grabs what let's see if I could view page source. Yeah, view page source. This is gonna take a while. So let's see right here. We have varf. We have a function right here. Does this script get called anywhere? Action M, and then right here username L, and it does a val. So what it's doing right here is that I guess every time we send a command, it gets sent to, I guess, an eval function later on right here. It gets submitted as a form, and that's why this form right here, there's this form right here for, I guess, for sending stuff. And then for the most part, I guess our username is guest, so that means that explains why we're not admin, why it says permissions denied admin only. And then later on, we see the form submit function E for everything, and then we submit M through right here. And M right here, val, and then val return false. So basically it runs only the cmd commands that we can only use at the moment. So we can only run certain cmd commands. So what do we do here to solve this challenge? So in my case, it becomes very simple. What we can do is basically just copy the logic right here and just change it up. So we'll go right here and we'll go to the console, and then I'll just copy it right here. Now what I'll do is simply just type this to admin to change it to admin, and then next thing what we want to do is change this M value. So we don't want it to be M, we want it to be something other than M. In our case, I'll name it A, and then I'll go all the way right here and press enter. So now it's A. So now what I'll do is just change the value of the send function. So control inspect, and then inspect, and then we'll see where the M value is at. Now I changed it from M to A, so I'll just change this to A. And now the next time I'm gonna type flag, we should get the permissions that allows us. So basically, for the most part, this challenge was mostly just viewing the source code, changing the guest to admin, and changing the variable to it too. So now if I press send, we see flag. Do you want to know about the dark hotel? So yeah, that was about it for this challenge. It was mostly like just inspecting the code for the most part, changing guest to admin, and then just changing this value. Oh, let's try it out. What happens if we don't change it? So if I go to console, and then I'm pretty sure we'll probably get it wrong for the most part. So it's because it's probably already built inside this code, and since we changed it to so we can have another function called admin for the most part, and every time it does it for the A. That's what I'm thinking. Since it's already hard coded here, it's not like nothing changed right here. Since if we look closely, it's still M. So it makes sense because M is already U. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. So if we send this again, I'm pretty sure it should, yeah, flag. And the only reason this is changing is because this is values at A. So we change it back to M. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't work for the most part because M is gonna hold the guest feature. So if I try this, yeah, command permissions and admin only. So yeah, that's about it for this challenge. It was mostly because no one you can't for the most part this M is already occupied, so that's why we had to change it to another letter that's not M. And also the guest right here, since the guest we're guest users and we don't have certain permissions, so that's why I had to go on a console and make my own function called it admin. And then right here, just simply because once the input only gets the M value from right here, which is M right here, but we want to be able to get the admin feature that we created. which was the letter A. It doesn't have to be letter A. It could be whatever we want. But in my case, I did A. And that's the only reason why I changed it right here from M to, I guess if I do this A, then why I just do flag. And then if I just send it, it prints it out. Flag, do you know about the dark code? So yeah, that was about it for this challenge. Hope you guys learned something new. This is for Old 58, and this is a Webhacking.kr, so we're allowed to do this. This is a simple war game, so we can understand on how to do these techniques for the most part in an educational way. So anyway, that's about it, and thank you. Bye.